Hello and welcome to eCentral. Today, in this chapter, I will show you how to manage your brokerage portal. First, you want to log in, and then our site will ask you to do a two-step verification, basically adding a code into our site. You do have three options to choose from: using your email, a text message on your smartphone, and also downloading a Google Authenticator. All three of these methods will send you a code that you can plug into the site, and then it will allow you access. Once logged in, you'll notice there's a search field, searching for companies that you've already added into the site. You can also find your brokerage portal. That's where we'll begin. You'll want to hit enter on your keyboard, click on your brokerage portal, which is Fairytale House in this case. You'll notice there are several options here on your left-hand side. First is your profile, where you'll see the name of your brokerage. You can also plug in your website for your company. Under employees, you're able to add other employees to have access to the site. This is also where you can limit access to those employees so that they can't see all companies that are added into the site, but you can pick and choose which group they should see. You'll click on employees. You'll add the employee. And their email. And now we've created a profile. At this point, you're able to give this employee complete access to all groups that you're going to add into the site, or not. If you select System Administrator, that gives that employee full access to the site. You can also give this employee access to billing information. They can decide what features that can be turned on or off for the group by using the credit card that's been included on file. At this point, we're not going to give this employee access. And we're not going to give them System Administrator access, but we are going to let them manage the different plans and be able to edit them that are added in for certain employer groups. You can then add a work phone number, a mobile phone number. You can also add this employee to a security team. You can also add daily change notifications. So if this employee should receive a report daily letting them know which employer groups have had any changes, then you can just turn that box on. We're going to go back to the main company page and go to companies. I've already added a company, so that's why the company is listed here. You're also able to see how many companies are in the site, how many active employees in total are in all of your companies, and see the total employees for all groups, which is not the same thing as active employees. This is the full employee count across all statuses: active, full-time, part-time, terminated, COBRA, leave of absence employees. This is what your subscription will be based on. Going back to our options, documents, any employee that's listed as a system administrator will have access to any document that is showing here in your brokerage portal. Logins, this is where we can send access to any employee that has been added into the site by just simply clicking their name, going over to actions, and sending login access. Branding's already been set up for you, but we will have it listed here for you, usually the name of your brokerage.ecentral.com, and you're able to click view to see your main screen information. You can also add your header, which would be your logo, and also include a background. It should be a JPEG, but I've also seen PNG files work just fine too. And last is billing. This is where you can see any sort of bills that have been included here at any time. And again, only employees that have that billing access will see this billing tab. Going back up to profile, there's also a second tab that I didn't mention previously, and it's called organizations. If you do have groups of employees that belong to different locations, you can add those locations here by clicking over the add locations. You can also include teams. And I referenced this earlier, but teams is where you'd give limited access to employees that will be able to see specific groups in the site. You can name them by clicking on the add team here, or you can add the add team by clicking on actions and adding the team here. The name of the group can be an individual person's name. It could also be listing the full team's name. So in this case, it could be John's team. And then picking those employees that should have access to any group John has access to in the site. Typically, the employees that are listed here are employees that are not administrators of the group. That way they'll have access to John's groups. And you also have states. If you leave it open, you'll see all employee applications for all states, but you can pick and choose which states that you would like to see. I'm going to leave it open because I want to have access to all states. Then you'll go to companies. This is where you can either begin to add your company by clicking on actions and adding the company. Then you'll add the name of the company, the city, the state, and then who that lead agent would be on the account. If you do have any additional questions regarding managing your broker portal, please reach out to our support team at 702-800-2690, or you also have the option to email our team to support@eastcentral.com. We'd be more than happy to help you. Take care and have a good rest of your day.